Happy New Year. I just wanted to give some quick directions about our Historical American report. This is our third quarter report. It's a nonfiction based report. So your child came home with this paper this week, and we all assigned and received who we are going to study for the report. Each child has been given a book that is about this. It's about 100 pages long, written in a format that is easy to read for a child and not too difficult. It's got pictures and all that. So what I want you guys to do is, as the children are going through reading their Historical American, which is not Abraham Lincoln, they've been given a specific assignment, have them be working on their planning sheet, which went home on Wednesday. So this is the planning sheet, very similar to what we had for our other report for Mr. Popper's Penguins, but because this is nonfiction, it actually is a little bit easier. So having your child read and write. So the first thing to know about this planning sheet is it's assigned in two parts. It is 6 pages long, so 3 pages are due on the 24th, and then the other 3 pages are due at the week later on the 31st. What I'm looking for when students fill this out, all the instructions are down here. So we're looking for copious notes with clear sentences so that they can understand. Each blank has an opportunity to write a page number. I do not require that, but I do strongly recommend that they fill that in, at least with a chapter reference up here, so that quickly referencing the book becomes easier if we know where to look for more information as we go on. One thing I did tell the children is that they may not want to do the introduction paragraph as part of that first planning sheet check. If they haven't finished reading this book, this will be a very difficult paragraph to write with strong understanding. The last thing I wanted to point out with the planning sheet is that there is an American History Maker paragraph. As you can see, this paragraph, compared to the others, has loose instructions. So please help your child to fill this out with great detail that explains why the person that they are studying made history in America, what they did to change our country or our economy, or, you know, if it's Abraham Lincoln, obviously he was a president. He helped work with the slaves to be able to help them have more opportunities and freedom, and, you know, going through those specific details with clear information referenced from text evidence would be how I want this paragraph written. So this one should be the most detailed paragraph. This is the boom of the report. So if it is only 2 or 3 sentences, that's not going to be strong enough. As you can see, I've left a whole bunch of room here. Ideally, maybe 1 or 2 lines is empty, or none, and you have an extra piece of paper. Now remember, we are only in 3rd grade, so we do not need 40,000 sentences, maybe 10, 2 paragraphs worth. A little bit more than that would be great, but if you're getting into adding 4 and 5 extra pages, your child is going to be really stressed out when they go to write their final draft. So helping them keep it concise with the most important main ideas and bullet points of why, and that will help them write their report well. So the rest of this planning sheet is assigned, like I said, 1 due date on the 24th, 1 due date on the 31st. Also, your child has this packet. I did take off the first page, so they will not be having this anymore. You'll see that all the due dates are here. So I do this on purpose so that if life gets busy, we have the opportunity to work ahead or know what's coming so that we can use our time well. If that means that we have soccer practice or dance or band, that we're able to work and still meet these due dates. Everything is assigned throughout this report with a Thursday due date, with exception of when our actual open house is, which is on a Friday and not until May. So as you can see, the visual project is going to not happen until the end of March, but all of our writing is going to happen in January. We plan, in February we write, in March we turn in. So that is all important. The biggest due date obviously is March 7th, which is for the written final draft. And I'm sorry that this is backwards, but if you can reference yours, you'll understand. Last would be, please go through and make sure that as your child